Hi, my amazing planner friends. It's Tess from My Magical Planner, and today I have a Cocoa Daisy subscription. So before we get into this, I do want to talk a little bit about what happened with last month's subscription. You may have noticed it wasn't posted here, and if you want to skip this, there will be timestamps down below. But essentially what happened is my post office failed to deliver it. I contacted them, didn't hear anything back. I tried contacting the local office, got nothing back. I contacted Cocoa Daisy, and the response I got from Cocoa Daisy when it wasn't delivered was that they could give me 40% off if I wanted to reorder, and then if the package arrived, I could ship it back and they would give me a refund. But the whole process felt very cumbersome, and I was like, and I my money's kind of in limbo with that. So it didn't feel like the right thing to do, and maybe that's just me. So I opted not to get last month's because one, I already paid for it. It wasn't my fault that the post office didn't do their job and it got lost. I mean, things happen. Essentially, it was supposed to be delivered, and then they said they couldn't deliver it, which is very common with my post office, and it just never got delivered. I don't know what happened to it. So I filled out forms online and everything, but I don't know. So anyhow, they told me they could give me 40% off and that they would refund me if I want a refund, which I still haven't gotten yet. I have to wait 60 days from the last time the post office posted any transaction with it. So I still have, I think, another month before I can get a refund, which has me a little bit on the fence if I'm going to continue the subscription, because my post office isn't always reliable and it's not my fault. But do I want to, like, what if they lost this month's package? Do I want to have $80 just kind of sitting in limbo? Because that would have been 2 packages. But anyhow, that's kind of where I am. Just so you know, if the post office does lose your package, that's kind of their policy. So as far as what's in here, I do have 3 subscriptions from them. So I have the Classic Cousin kit, which is $18.95, and then I have the Daisy Weeks kit, which is $16.95, and then I have their Calendar Daisy Weeks kit, which is $6.25. And then on top of all 3 of those, there is shipping, so it comes to a total of $48.19. So just kind of letting you know where things are. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and open up this month's kit. I haven't even looked. Usually she has a preview, but I haven't looked at what the preview is. I think it's a garden one, but I don't know. So if you don't want to see what this month's kit is, go ahead and click off, come back later, whatever. So let's see what it is. Okay. Oh, it does look like gardening. Oh, there's the card. So I have to admit that, like, one of my favorite things are her cards. So this is just her whatever on the front. But I love this part because the design is always so pretty, and you can tuck it in the front of, so I have a Hobonichi Cousin that I tend to use this in, and I could totally tuck it in one of my front pockets. Oh, look at how it matches. Yeah, I'm probably doing that this month. I need to switch this out anyhow. So that's the first thing I'll say. You get 1 per package. So it's not 1 per subscription. So you only get 1 of these. And it's on a really nice cardstock with like a texture to it. So it's probably out like a watercolor type paper. And it's just really pretty. So, and you can totally write stuff on that. Okay, so let's start with the cheapest kit, which is the calendar stickers for the Daisy Weeks. So this is essentially a Hobonichi Cousin week size. I like having these because I like having the smaller boxes. I can do some different things to make it work for my Hobonichi Cousin. I I tend to have a lot going on, and so having the extra room is really nice. So, and like I said, this is the $6 and $25 kit. So it only comes with 2 pages. Totally fine. So you get one page that has the month, some deco here, and the year at the top. So I have used these just to kind of show you. Let's go to my monthly pages, sorry. So I used this in February, and this is the size of that sticker right here on the side. So it doesn't go the full length, but you can use deco or whatever. And it also gives you the ability to use the space for tracking or other things. It also gives you the opportunity to still have the week number here on the side if that's something that you want to have access to. So I really love that aspect. And then these boxes here, I think work really nicely on your day on one pages if you're doing like a dashboard for the month. And these are really pretty. I like the green that she used. And there's a butterfly, and we all know I love butterflies. Then we have one down here that says Happy Mother's Day for the 12th. So if you're putting your holidays on your calendar, you can totally do that. And then you have a couple of just solid design boxes here, and then a variety of little boxes to add things in, which I love these. They work. So on this particular month, I used them just in a couple of different places because they also have the don't forget, appointment, a reminder. I just felt like I don't have enough of these to do them everywhere, so I do use them throughout, and I like the size a lot better than the ones that are actually sized for a Hobonichi Cousin because I like having more room. So, just saying. So, along with that, you do also get your days of the week for the February monthly spread here. I just cut these down so they were separated so I could do them across the top, and I really like the way that that looked. You do also have all of your date dot numbers here. I didn't use these because it obviously wasn't going to work on this page, so that's kind of an extra sticker for me. But you also get these nice bigger stickers. I did use one of these larger stickers down here. I was going to write something in it, and evidently I never got back to that. But, you know, it happens. So we have like a couple of decorated stickers. You have a couple more of these boxes, and these ones are slightly taller than the ones on this side, which is kind of nice to have the variety. But they're still not huge. So you get 3 there and then 2 here. You get a monthly tab. So if you are tabbing and like you don't have a monthly tab already, you get one of those. This is a matte paper. It's a nice matte paper, but it is still a matte paper. And then you get a heart here. Then you get all of these icons. So we have like 2 birthday cakes, some picnic baskets, probably for like meals or whatever. You have some cleaning solution here. You have a fork and knife over here for meals. Then you have 4 kind of workout weights. You have 2 laundries here, 2 trashes, a car, and like a suitcase, and 2 little dollar signs to kind of mark all of your different things. Some of these I feel like you don't really need on a monthly spread, but I'm happy to have all the icons because I use them in different spaces. That's why I get 3 different kits. Then we have some arrows in here, the don't forget, important, appointment, and reminder. And then you have a couple of full boxes that have things on them like enjoy nature, cozy at home, a day in my garden. It's not quite gardening time here, but soon. So hopefully by the end or mid-May, it'll be warm enough here. So there is that. Then we'll go on to the weeks stickers. So this is for your weekly format in like a Hobonichi Cousin, or Cocoa Daisy also comes out with their own little planners that are like monthly editions. So you can have like one little book for the month or whatever. So this sticker kit is $16.95. So a little bit more, but you get more in it because that's just a 2-page kit. This one, I can't remember how many pages. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. So, and they're all kind of sized as the same size as like a Hobonichi Weeks would be. So let's go over them page by page. The first page here is your page where you have all of your days of the week here. Now, what I sometimes do with this is I'll cut them across, like right underneath this box where you can put your date, and just use this portion, and then I can use the checkbox area as an actual checkbox, and I think that works really well for me. I tend to use those on my day on one pages for making my checklist, and it gives me the right amount. So we have all of those, and I think you have a month's worth there. And then you get all of the icons. These are much bigger icons than obviously you get on the calendar. I kind of wish I had more of this size icons, but I'm okay with the bigger ones. So we get some travel ones. So we have the plane, the suitcase, the car. You get 2 birthday cakes again. You get 4 computers. And then I think these are iPhones in here. So you get 4 of those. You get 4 of the dollar signs, 4 trash cans, 4 like spray icons for cleaning. You get the laundry baskets, again 4. You get dishwashers, you get the weights and the fork and knife, and then you also get 4 feet for like walks or whatever, which is kind of nice. I tend to use these, like I said, on my day on one page. Let me pull one over to show you what I mean. Here. So I'll tend to use the fork and knife, the menu planning, that kind of thing. I kind of pull things from different kits to do this type of thing, but it works out really, really well to be able to write in different things and add in, like having a to-do list that's kind of more icons than anything else. Obviously I didn't go back and write in my menu this day, but you get the idea. So that's page 1. Then we get a page that has like these little headers. That's because at the top of the weeks, there's an area where you can put, you know, the week kind of there. So we do get, was it 4 or 5? 5 of them. And I tend to use these again on my day on one pages. Occasionally I'll pull them into the week section, but mostly that's what that's for. And then you also have these larger stickers. These tend to work really nice at the bottom if you want to have some decorative element there. And so we have like some quotes and just some decoration. Let us be grateful to the people who make us happy, live life in full bloom, hello May, that kind of thing. So we have a page of that. And then we have a page with habit trackers. Now these habit trackers are too large to go in like the side column in a Hobonichi Cousin, but you can cut them. So if you wanted to just have like that portion and then this on top, you can do that. Or you can have them in your back portion if they want, or at the bottom. So just a couple of options for that. And then again, you have some more of these larger stickers. So you have matching ones almost. So if you're doing like a 2-page spread, you can do that. So we have that. And then we get our full box stickers. So we have a bunch of boxes that you can write in here. You have some like double box type situations here. These all tend to work well. I tend to use the squares on the monthly spread and then the double boxes on the day on one pages. And then I'll tend to use these ones either on the monthly or on the weekly pages. And then we have some full box squares down here, which are also really cute. Next, we have some deco here. Now, her deco I do like. I just wish that it's So it has a lot of line around it, which is sometimes hard if you're layering things. It's more like a planner K type situation as far as the cutting, if that helps. So, but down here we also have for groceries. These are also habit trackers. So if these habit trackers don't work for you, you can also use these ones, which are really nice for checking off. And these will totally work in the Cousin. So we have groceries, the habit trackers, we have menu plans, which I love having. We have this week's and next week's, and I really like the fonts that she has here. It works out really well. And then the last page, so all of those are on matte paper, and then this is a transparent matte, or like a almost vellum type paper. And so it's transparent and works really nice. You have all of your dates here in just square cuts, which is really nice. And then you have some little washi strips that you can use for like marking things, especially if you have like, say, a 3-day event or something that you want to mark. These are kind of perfectly sized for that. None of them really are meant to, like, you can't do a full spread of the washi, but they're more made for layering, I think. And then you have some things up in this area, including some swatches. They are square cut, so just keep that in mind, but work really nice for layering. So really cute ones. And that is the Weeks kit. Next, we have the Classic Cousin kit. Now, this is the most expensive one at $18.95, which is still a lot cheaper than like a 7x9 kit. And I do think you could probably use this in a 7x9. So, and this one we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages. Okay. So we have our first page has full boxes. Now these full boxes are the width of the Hobonichi Cousins columns, but they are much longer than any of the other boxes that I've ever gotten in Hobonichi Cousin kits. They're more sized, I think, with the like Happy Planner, how they tend to be a little longer. So they're almost too long for me, and sometimes I tend to cut them or I'll overlay things on them because it feels like it takes up so much of the day. Let's see if I have one where I used okay, here. So you can see how it essentially takes up from like the 5 a.m. all the way to like 1 or 2 o'clock. And that's just a huge portion of my day that I don't always have the ability to have blocked out with nothing there. So, like I said, sometimes like this one I cut down just a little bit to make it work. This one I overlaid things on, so you can do that. I'm sure you can use them also on your day on one pages back there. They are really pretty. So just from a functional standpoint though. I like the Hello May. That's really cute. We have some solid boxes. I think those would be great for like, just layering other things on top. Then on our boxes down here, we have garden plans, think about, and it's a priority. And then you also have like some these are probably like full boxes, I don't know. And then we have half boxes, and these are actually like just a 1 hour strip, which I really like. And then we have some little flags. I love how small these are as well. Those are great. And then we have some, on page 2, we have more full boxes, or decorative boxes, I guess. And then we have these large squares in here, which also work really well. Here's an example of how large those are. So we have from the 14 on here to I think 18. So yes. So just to kind of give you an idea of the sizing. So we have that, and we have like 5 of those, and then you have just just to give you an idea of the variety of sizes of boxes you get. It's a really nice variety. So you can always find something that's going to work in the size that you want. Then we have this page with habit trackers, and you get 8 of them, which is a lot. These work really nice in the side column. And then you get checklist, and I like that we get larger checklist as well as smallers. So I think these are 5 and these are what, 7? Yeah, 7. And we also get a Monday through Sunday over here. So if you're planning something additional, like a menu plan or something, you do get one of those. You can also use one of the larger checklists for that as well. Then we get some scripts with little icons with them. So we have buy food, we get 4 of those. We get 2 clean houses, we get a happy meal, a movie night, 2 paydays, a happy B-day, and a celebrate. Do a wash. Now this is one that always gets me because I just don't like the wording, but it's cute. And then we have a nail appointment and a hair appointment. We have night out and doctor's appointment. So it pretty much covers most of the things you would do in a week. And because you do get so much in these kits, I think it is meant that you can use it over the full month. So we have that. And then this is your deco. It has some really cute aspects this month. I really like the different florals and stuff she's chosen here. And then down here we have a couple of just little sayings and stuff. May happenings, Mother's Day, a special day, hello sun, good life. I like using these. Here's another weekly spread that I did, and using them just to add a little extra something in areas is really nice. So we have those. On our next page, we have all of our Monday through Sundays, and you do get a lot of variety here. So you have, I think it's 4 or 5 different sets. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different ways that she does her Monday through Sundays. And I like the fact that she has that kind of variety in here. There's usually one that kind of fits the theme of the kit, and the others seem to be pretty standard in every kit. The colors just change, which is this one, and this one. Then down here we have menu plans this week and next week, and all of our icons. I think these are pretty much all the same icons and the same size that you get in the weeks. These might be just a tad bigger, but I think they're the same size. And I don't think you get anything in addition here. So we have those. And then you also get an alphabet sticker pattern that matches the, color scheme of the month. And I didn't think I would use this, but I've used it quite a bit. So I used it to mark like my husband going to Australia here. Let's see. I used it here to mark an event with Moxie, like Club Moxie, and things like that. So you find ways to use it. And I've also used it quite a bit in the back to, like, for to-dos and things like that I had, or checklist and stuff. So it's actually more versatile than I thought it would be. And then we get a bunch of like washi strips here. And again, she more does these, I think, for layering than or marking specific. You have an event, that kind of thing. The only thing that I don't really like here are her date dots. I feel like they're too big. I don't like the shape of them, but that's just a personal me thing. She does give you a full month's worth, and then you do get a couple of icons here. These are pretty much the same every month, only they change to coordinate colors with the kit. So, and then our last page is a transparent matte or vellum page. So we get a couple more washi strips on here, some quotes and that kind of thing, and some layering elements. So I did use this. So, hold on. Let me see here. So I did use some of those transparent elements on this week. You can kind of see it here. They are bigger, but I don't know. I thought they were really cute and they work really well and they don't bulk up. Now she does have, I think it's a journaling kit or something that is purely the transparent mat. If the sticker, like you like the overall look of her designs, but you are worried about the bulk, that is an option that you can go with. So anyhow, that's everything I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And let me know if you get Cocoa Daisy and what would you do with the whole lost element? Would you have like done the 40% off, or would you have just been like, okay, well, I'm not getting that month? I'm curious. It's just me. Anyhow, that's all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And until next time, I'll see you real soon.